Hi guys, today I'm going to do an English rose tutorial. I was inspired by Charlotte Tilbury's Kate Moss wedding makeup tutorial. I was like, oh my god, I need everything that she used. It was just so beautiful with heaps of dusty, is it dusky or dusty rose? I want to use the Naked 3 palette because I feel like I never use it and it's really underrated. Like, they are such nice shades. So I'm going to start out with my Cover FX mattifying primer. Then I'm going to use my NARS Luminous, what is it called? Sheer Glow. My bad. I'm using Barcelona. And then this is a really awesome brush from Zoeva. It's like a flat paddle brush but in a cool shape. Just sort of painting that on. I'm gonna use my MAC Studio Finish Concealer on any blemishes and then pat it out. Then I'm gonna take the Ambient Dim Light powder from Hourglass on a pretty big shader brush. I'm just gonna dust that all over the eye. Such a nice silky powder. So the eyeshadows are going to blend out like a dream on this. Can you see how nice my eyelids look just with that stuff? And now I'm going to start with the eyeshadows. So I was going to just use a bunch of the matte shades. So that's Limit, Nuna. Limit is a lighter one and then Nuna is a darker one. They're kind of like taupe but with a bit of rose to them. So I've got that lighter shade and I'm going to dust that through the socket in circular motions. Taking that light shimmery rose shade, which is right next to what I just used, swirl it in the center of the lid, just to add a bit of dewiness to the eye. I've got that darker matte shade. I'm going to pat that on the outer half, kind of in a bit of a C shape around the shimmer. Taking a blending brush to blend that into the socket too. I've got this primer from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's called the Pro Pencil Eyeshadow Primer and Color Corrector. And I'm going to take it underneath the eye. Cool, color has been neutralized and area is primed. I'm going to take that same shade and drag it under the eye, and I'm using a blending brush because I want it to be really soft and actually go quite far down under the eye. Then got that shimmery dust shade, which is the second color. Pack that just at the base of the lashes there. Then at the inner corner. So glossy. And I've got this really nice product. It's called the Smashbox Always Sharp 3D Liner in 3D Gemstone. You click it shut, but in the cap it's got something or other that presses it always into a point, so every time you open the eyeliner it's in this point. And a really pretty like light maroon rosy shade all over the top eyelash line. Also on the waterline. I don't know how well it's going to apply there, but we'll do it. Using a little brush over that to soften out the edges. Look, I need to sharpen it so it looks like this, right? This is quite cool. And then you push it in and then twist it till it clicks. And then hopefully when I pull it out, ooh, look at that, it's sharp again. And I'm going to use my L'Oreal Paris, oh, this is the Festival de Cannes Million Cils. There you go, and don't forget the lows. Now I'm going to use Elizabeth Arden Flawless Finish Correcting and Highlighting Perfector in number 2. Take it up underneath my chin, here on my forehead, around my nose, and that's about it. And then I'm just going to use the same foundation brush to flatten it out or like press it in. Then I'm going to take my ambient powder again. This creates this soft focus effect on your skin. I don't know if you can see a difference between this side and this side. Then I'm going to take this awesome new bronzer from Stila. It's called the Stay All Day Contouring Bronzer for Face and Body. Use that under the cheekbones. Bring it down toward my chin, around the perimeter of my brow, forehead, brow, whatever. The blush is this blush from Tarte called Dazzled. I did want to highlight tonight, so I'm going to use the Cindy Loumanizer from the Balm, which is a rosy version. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. Oh, I've never used that before. What have I been doing with my life? And then the lip liner is amazing and it's called Fairy Tale Dream from Makeup Store. I have a 15% off code for Makeup Store. I'm just gonna line the lips and colored them in. Then the lipstick is from Burberry, not that one. How sad is that? This one called Lip Color in English Rose, which is so perfect. So I'm just gonna use it like that from the tube. That is the finished makeup look. So I've paired it with a messy, like I've tried to create a very messy side bun. So make sure you leave a comment below. I look naked. One day I am gonna actually film a video naked and I just won't say anything. It'll just be my little secret. So this is the finished look. Just gonna segue really smoothly away from the nudity talk. I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.